Niggas like you.
Yo, he
We
said he's
here,
smart.
man.
He's
You
smart,
know they looking
yo.
We
to the
are
white man.
live, yo. We
Hear
live.
thee, hear thee.
Welcome back to Switch the Subject. You already know how it is. We're missing two of our prime members, but we got a distance runtsman back on the show.
What's going on?
Y'all met him. Y'all been requesting him. He's back.
It's your boy Gotti Too Hottie once again.
We're going to get real deep with y'all today, so please bear with us and join us. As you can see, we got another guest with us that has the funniest fucking picture. I can't stand niggas like him. What they say? Let's go, Brandon.
Y'all know the Mr. President.
Let's go, Brandon. That's what he said, bro. That's what he said. Let's go, Brandon.
Y'all know Mr. President, man.
But welcome. Like, comment, subscribe. And please, if you don't believe anything we say, do your own research.
Do your homework.
Today we're talking about cursed art. Or something like that. I know some people got some questions for us. So ask away, but we're going to get started on this thing early. All right.
Let's do it.
Damn, yo, I just saw that. That just kind of threw me off. Do you want to go back to this? Do you want to go back to this?
Yes.
There was a video a while ago. We all know it. There was some AI robots that were fake or not fake. I don't know. First they wasn't fake, and then they just happened to be actors with makeup on. They showed up to a football game in the season opener to do a promotion for a video for a movie called The Creator. Please go watch it.
Good movie.
Great movie. But then there was a guy that came out and said that they stole his face illegally. And he said, one, he didn't authorize it, but can he at least get his money back? But then, chat community, we see you, chat. You in here with the Let's Go Brandon eyes. We see you.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all said it ain't him.
How y'all doing, Runts, man?
How you doing, man? Thank you, bro. So,
The chat,
I don't know.
the chat has their first question, guys. The chat has their
I
first
want to ask
question.
chat this question: are these the same people? I don't know if you can see it. I would pull it up. I'm being lazy today. Are these the same people?
They're the same people.
Are you sure? Look at it again. I know that glare is kind of bad, but are they the same people?
The dude in the left look like he waxed,
But look like the same person. He just looked like a more waxed version of him.
like a waxed version. So how do y'all feel about AI? Y'all feel like it's safe?
Define safe.
Is anything safe anymore?
That's what I said. Define safe.
We can't even use
Safe.
that word. I feel like that word should be sanctioned from the dictionary.
Like protected or like secured? That's what I want to know. What do you mean by safe?
Comfortably evolves with humanity.
Do you think AI will comfortably evolve with humanity?
Evolve with us? They already evolving against us. Did y'all see that robot that, and I know y'all heard about this, y'all can look it up, y'all can literally look it up on YouTube right now. They made a robot named Sally Sue. I can't really get the name right, but the information
Sophia?
And she started talking to another robot that they made in their own language, to the point where they had to unplug them both.
What they was talking about?
It was in their own language, cuz.
So we'll
Let's start there. But let's start there. He said
all he said was 01101.
01101 can be drop the nuke at 4:00. Zoo and call a meeting here. Send everybody an email right now and make it coming from the boss email.
I mean,
You think you got a private party at work, and the AI then sent you the invitation.
but that's an extreme
Oh, man.
situation. Think about it. We can deal with AI every day. You got AI on your phone. We've had Siri for years. Siri has never done us wrong.
No, but she has popped up and spoke to us when we didn't speak to her sometime.
Because she heard you. She heard you talking and she thought you was talking to her.
What about the times when I wasn't and she just asking me questions? Yeah, I'll pull that up. Were you always recording me, Siri? Was you always waiting for me?
Well, yeah, you signed the terms.
That's actually a very good question. So how long you guys think AI been around before we knew about AI?
I always like to lock in for a good ventriloquist laugh. I gotta lock in for one of them.
How long?
All right. And if it's been out longer than if it
Because
has been out longer than we known, why did we not get it? Why do you think the government think we weren't ready for it?
I think it's been out since Y2K, maybe somewhere a little bit before that. And I think we didn't get it yet because there's certain things called parameters and control, and like it's what we call a soft blow. You know, you gotta ease it into you. You don't just stick it in there, hard and dry. You gotta, make sure
that would
it's
be
wet
very dry.
No Diddy.
No Diddy. No Diddy.
No Diddy.
Yo,
we're not doing no Diddy slander. He's innocent until proven guilty. We're not doing no Diddy.
Nah, that
slander.
last interview, no Diddy. We out here.
That was a distraction.
It was.
That was a distraction.
Back to what y'all was just saying. Cause I can't lock in for another ventriloquist.
No Diddy is crazy.
It is, but for real.
So if the government don't think we're ready for certain things, why you think they give us things, they wean it to us slowly?
Because they have to use baby steps to control us. If they did leaps, we would catch on. Everybody would stop looking at the game, stop looking at the live, stop being on Instagram, and they would start actually turning the other way, which is what they don't want.
And to add to that, I also think it's because people's minds are feeble. A lot of people's minds are feeble, weak, incomprehensive. They start to go into denial. They start to go crazy.
Their motherboard crash.
Their motherboard starts to crash.
It's like putting wood on the computer.
Hold up. I'm not ready for that yet. Hold up.
Dave Chappelle, when he found out he wasn't, remember when he was acting like he was white, he found out he was black, his head exploded. That's what they are picturing us when they give us raw information.
They say, hold on. If we tell them that we've actually had UFOs for the past 80 years,
they're going to get upset.
They're going to be very upset. But if we slowly say, oh, well, we may have had UFOs. We don't really know, actually. Let's find out together. Then it'll be like a slow process where you kind of like ease it in there.
Yeah, they're holding our hand.
So then once they be like, okay, well,
it's going to feel like that.
So we had aliens this whole time. Maybe not. And then they can slowly ease in the rest of religion and all that stuff that goes question with it.
So the amount of control that media has over everybody right now, you feel like they always had this kind of control?
Headlock. They got niggas in a headlock.
They own the news. They own the public schools. I've said this before. They own everything that we think a bunch of other people own. No. This is one umbrella, perfectly schemed criminal organization.
Ask the question again. I'm sorry, I missed the question.
I said, the control that media has on us right now, do you think they always had this kind of control? Or are they just working harder because we have phones and stuff like that?
Can I real quick?
Okay.
Let's take it back to Disney days. We all love Lion King. You know what I mean? Let's start with that. Why were why was the word sex and their penises and coochies and stuff like that in the background? Excuse my language. But why was that type of stuff flashed to us in the background? If y'all had control over a child's cartoon, this is people, children.
They wanted to make it lifelike, more, so you'd feel like it was real, give it that real feel.
Sleeping Beauty. Why was there a bunch of penises everywhere?
So is that an example of them weaning us on to?
Oh yes,
us weaning us on
conditioning. Very, very fine conditioning. And they throw on layers, very slow but very fine. I don't know if you've seen Bad Boys. It's on Netflix. It's just a movie about 3 kids being profane, talking about doing profane, and I've seen things they stuff, and I'm thinking to myself, what is funny about this movie? And it says comedy.
Yo, you heard some fucked up shit. We was watching this movie upstairs. You ever seen God, what's that Marvel TV show called? Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. No, I haven't seen.
You ever seen the Avengers?
Yes, I've seen the Avengers.
You remember the guy that the agent that the Loki ends up killing, and then they get together to avenge, and okay, so that guy, right? He plays in this movie, and he's like some sports agency coach, or he was an NBA coach, and he was a shitty coach, and he got in trouble, and he was like, okay, well, you got to do community service, and you got to teach these disabled kids, this disabled basketball team. That's your community service. That was a comedy movie.
The genres be just that would be like no Diddy. No Diddy. No, I was like, hold on, wait. So
Diddy.
why? Like, okay, I know we're not trying to, stir anything up, but why? Like, I get it. Okay, maybe the actors are comedians, but again, y'all made a movie about disabled people playing basketball, and it's a comedy movie.
Yeah.
Why are we supposed to laugh about that?
When people got family members, and people got family members who have these type of afflictions, and they didn't pick it. So, if you didn't choose to have this happen to you or to be born this way, why should that be laughed at? And the elites know this.
And then they go all the way to the championships just to lose. And it was like, oh, we still won anyway. So they gave them all trophies. And that's that participation award bullshit that they do that I don't agree with. But I was like, wow, look at this. And the coach was sitting there, he was mad. And again, that was supposed to be part of the comedy part because he was mad. And I'm just still, again, what are y'all conditioning us for at this point? Because y'all trying to just see how far we can go, how far y'all can push until we be like, okay, that's enough. But
like the girl from Friends who did that joke with the cancer little girl. She said something about she wasn't special, or the little girl was like, maybe I'm special too. She was like, that's the type of confidence we need. Like,
that's like really funny.
Yo, like,
and I don't even watch.
And you know what's funny? I can't be biased because I laughed at when Dave Chappelle did it, but it wasn't like he full on said that little boy had cancer. When he did the drum, oh Timmy, I'm whooping your ass, Timmy. That was actual. That's funny. But what she did, because it could have been anything. He could have got hit by a car. He was about to go home. Anything. Dave Chappelle, he did what he did because it was wrong. So anything that we talking about with him is valid. As far as when the elites are doing it, there's nothing valid behind that. A lot of people getting hurt behind this shit.
And that's what makes me upset. Because if y'all didn't watch it, don't watch it. Go watch it. Personally, I say don't watch it. But if you don't know about it, watch it. It's a show called Quiet on the Set. And I don't like it.
Hmm.
You won't like it either. And it's going to fuck up your childhood, especially
I'm a fan of
if you're a
Amanda.
Gen Z. I was a fan of Amanda too.
I loved Amanda. I
That
don't
was my
know. I
show.
don't know. A lot of y'all from the hood know y'all rock with Amanda.
Yeah, when I saw it, I was like, Amanda.
Come on now, my high. We lived off my high. Like
What?
that was your childhood. That was your
So
childhood.
I got green peas on my head like that. That Nickelodeon.
Don't
was that
call me
show.
MP.
Nickelodeon was that show. Don't let me go through it. But they sacrificed their childhood so we could have a good childhood.
Mhm.
Unfortunately, and that's kind of wild. But again, conditioning. We were conditioned wrong. Disney was the same way. And then here we go with Miley Cyrus winning an award over Raven Simone.
Wow. I didn't know
Because-
that. I did not know that. School me real quick.
Because
School me real quick.
she just won.
Where was Kanye West with the mic snatching in? My boy, you could have had that. My boy.
She apparently she held Disney on her back and she got the queen of Disney TV show, the Hannah Montana show.
From scale of 1 to 10, how mad did that make you? As an individual, how did that?
So originally I looked at it, I'm like, look at this entertainment bullshit. I don't really give a fuck.
Ravenheart
But-
girl, though, bro. She did that little flunky.
But-
she did what she did with Homegirl, but like, she's still one of ours. She was all part of our childhood.
But that's
since she was
also
little.
why I was like kind of upset because it was still like she was little. They've been doing her wrong since the Bill Cosby
Since the
show.
Bill Cosby show,
So
bro.
like I've already been hurt for her. Even when she came out and her girlfriend was like, "Oh yeah, you know I'm controlling her with the
Literally. And told y'all, yo,
and laughed about it.
go watch Midsummer. If you want to school yourself on cults and the whole trying to mind control with period blood and spaghetti stuff, I don't want to really elaborate. If you want to know, go watch Midsummer. It's really good. It's really good.
Apparently the spaghetti was too, because still there.
Delicioso.
So what would y'all call that though? Like y'all call that spiritual warfare using stuff like that?
Yes.
Yes.
Full on.
1,000%.
More like spiritual mayhem. It's, somebody need to be stopped. And you know what? Behind the scenes, they're using witches and warlocks and that. And I know a lot of people don't want to hear that. And I don't care about the C word too much because y'all know if it keeps being brought up what it is. What are we talking about here?
I love the C word because I like to ask them.
Nope. Because
What
what
does
they
the
did
C
to
word
Martin
mean?
Lawrence. No, I don't like. I didn't care about the C word until what happened with Martin Lawrence. That's, you feel me? I grew up hearing I look like him. I've watched every single thing that he was in because of that. I wanted to be funny just like Martin at one point. To see him in Hollywood waving a gun saying they trying to kill me and feeling like he don't got nobody on his side that's going to help him, and you knowing what you know about the Illuminati and what they do to people, trying to make people look crazy and saying the word crazy to them. And then for Dave Chappelle to come out and back it and say the worst thing you can do in Hollywood is call somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do.
It's like a case file. And y'all just like every year, society as a whole says, who's singing at the Super Bowl? Like, why are we like this?
Singing at the Super Bowl is crazy.
Yo, it's nuts.
Did you see him win his award?
I didn't watch it. I'm not portraying no more Luciferian acts. Y'all not getting me no more.
Listen,
So what's some advice you'll give some of the silenced iconic figures we got? Like
silent
Martin
icon.
Lawrence, the silenced ones, the silenced. They can't speak up. They can't do nothing if they really wanted to. But all they can do is still do their job. Like Martin Lawrence. He's still getting movies.
What next movie he about to come out with?
Oh, that's a
That
fact.
movie is pre-recorded. What movie he about to come out with after that? What he just did in Hollywood?
So, and they trying to say he's sick now. He's unfortunately.
Come on, bro. My man's is done.
But
He did that and went and said something against them. I'm not saying it like that, but like y'all know how it go, and we need to start calling it before it happens so we can create a digital footprint for them like they do for everybody else.
So speak up. because you're not alone. There is still people out there. No matter what you believe, no matter what's going on, it might not be a lot, but I say less is more, nigga. It's plenty of us.
Huh.
So
They are the few.
take it how you want it, man. It only take one lion to kill 18 sheep.
Hey.
So I don't know how you want to take that.
I mean, if you look at how society is now, in a way where we are moving into that time zone.
It's because the age that we in. It's because of the age that we in. We are in the age of Aquarius. The light has to come. So that is.
And since the year of change has been coming.
But again, I keep saying, we got to destroy before we elevate.
Yeah. And y'all wild for when Dr. Umar said it, y'all was coming at him, but he it makes perfect sense. We got too many snakes. We got too many people that don't want to elevate. We got, I'm not saying what he said. Oh, if something, I'm gonna kill that brother. No, that's craziness. But what I'm saying is, to make a strong foundation, we would need to tear a lot of weeds, find us some good soil to lay down our foundation. And it's going to take a lot of replacing and rebuilding and redecorating. And a lot of people are not going to like that. And some people will. It's just, the changes are.
See, but what pisses me off about that, right, is because Dr. Umar is the same nigga that say all this, but he scammed a lot of our people out of money talking about creating a school and have yet to do it.
We got to stop doing that, black people. We got to stop doing that, cuz. We're talking about something.
Give them people their fucking money back.
Maybe what if you know what type of pressure he is? What if he's trying to get a permit and they're not letting him? What if he's scared to get a permit because somebody already threatened him?
So again, I get that.
You know how this goes.
I get that.
And then he won't say nothing because somebody gonna say what? The C word.
But he'll say everything else. That's my point. You'll say everything else except for the stuff that you need to say. So people that are silent, speak up. This is the age where you can speak up now. They gonna call you the C word. It might not even matter. Listen, they called Orlando Brown the C word for years. Give that man his apology.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Now these other motherfuckers are saying it. They put a whole documentary on Amazon Prime, HBO Max, fucking
Orlando, Netflix. If you see this, we said it first.
We knew he wasn't here. We knew he wasn't. We didn't do nothing about it. We knew he wasn't.
I'll pay for you a flight down to Jersey.
Other people said he was. Guess what? They blamed it on the drugs. Whether he was on drugs or not, that don't mean he wasn't telling the truth.
I feel like it was truth mixed in with a lie, but I don't want to know what the truth is because he said a lie.
Because he said so much, and then still at the end of the day,
I think the truth.
He still said the truth.
Especially, I don't know if y'all want to elaborate. Just this one part I want to talk about that he went into detail about, that nobody that's off drugs is about to see while doing drugs.
You got to remember, he's been in it as a kid, just almost as young as
when he said there are people that has been living here too long. People overlook that.
What do you mean by that? What do you mean they've been living here too long?
Maria Malkovich.
Death probably isn't a guarantee.
Maria Malkovich. People have been living too long. We have people among us in Hollywood that have been living literally too long. When he said that, and then you go and you see these tweets on Twitter and these things on Reddit, which is, where dirty facts get thrown up, where the reporters that get scared, they can't put their news on the main line, go on and do. Do you really want to know the truth at that point? Like, that's strong.
I mean, but that goes into the conditioning again. Most people don't want to know the truth, the feeble mind. So you got to slowly break it into them, which is what a lot of these people that get silenced, that still try to speak up, do. They try to slowly, they grease it up and then try to No Diddy, but
No Diddy. No
No Diddy.
Diddy.
No Diddy. Do already.
but
So life only has one guarantee, and that's death.
what does that mean?
We don't know that.
What does that mean?
Because if you get shot through
That's
some
something
damn
that they told us
stars
was a fact.
to the gates, then you gonna be what you gonna say then? I knew I was gonna be here. No, you gonna be just like everybody else. Thank you, Jesus.
Real niggas don't die.
Yo, where energy doesn't
Shout
die.
out Cole. Energy never dies.
KRS-One had him. He was at a cafe and he proved it. And I'm gonna, if y'all didn't see it, he held up a Monster King, and he said, "When I first showed y'all this, in your brain you said monster before your lips said it. What is that is making your mouth move? If you thought it before your lips formed the word."
Ain't that some shit?
Are you going to just accept it's your brain sending a signal down to your cordyceps to make a vibration? You can't just accept certain things. The energy doesn't die. What's keeping us moving and talking and doing it up. Whatever we felt before we was born is what we're gonna feel again when we die. It's not nothing to it. Then we don't know what that is. Do you remember what it was?
I don't.
I'm just keeping it honest.
I don't. What it was?
So question.
Answer.
What's you guys' thoughts on unisex?
Huh?
Unisex what? A bicycle? Yeah, that's cool at the circus.
No Diddy.
A bicycle.
What is he asking me?
What's your thoughts on unisex?
What are you asking me?
What's your thoughts on unisex?
Unisex what?
Anything. Clothes.
Like unisex clothing?
Relationships.
Like socks?
Marriages.
Okay.
Is he talking about
listen,
socks?
listen to this. Are you talking about? All right, I seen a
socks.
podcast with this female who considered herself a stud, and she was telling the interviewer how there's this one dude that she would mess with, even though she's a full-on stud that wears a strap and everything. And she said it's because they have this type of bond that she looks at him just as a person. Now, my question to y'all is that sounds like truth to me.
What up, Tony Tone?
Is that type of unisex okay?
I don't even know what you asked me. He talking
She
about
said
socks?
basically no. She no. I'm gonna break it down for you. She basically said whatever role they want to play with each other, they play with each other. They male and he's a male. She's a female, but I'm talking about a female that has a low cut waves. Okay. Walk around. She's one of the ones that walk around with the yeah.
Does she like penetration?
From him only.
So she's a girl. She's not
no.
She's bisexual.
That's she said only him, and she don't look at him like a man. She look at him just like a person. But she be leaving him alone because she got a girlfriend. I'm talking about this girl talk like I got to show you the interview.
But look,
it's crazy. It's gonna blow your mind,
right?
Yo, cuz.
No offense to any of y'all out there. But all I'm saying is, if you're a female and you like to get penetrated, but you like girls, you are a bi.
You gonna have the stud sneak you outside of
Hey, I don't go to 7-Eleven. So it's light outside. I know who I'm swinging back at. But listen, I'm just giving my opinion, and from my opinion, if you like penetration,
he say y'all psych like I'm not gonna sugarcoat.
If y'all like it, because if you like penetration, right? I get it. You might want the femininity, you might like females, blah blah. But if you like penetration, if the right guy came to you, and I've seen it happen.
What if it happened once and then she, it was a. What if it happened for a season and then she get over it?
That's like asking, right? If Meek Mills got fucked by Diddy for a season, right? If Meek Mills got fucked by Diddy for a season, right? So what are we talking about right here? That's what I'm
No
asking. That's
Diddy.
what
Damn, I
that's
need
not
a
what these
drink,
double
cuz.
standards.
No,
No,
cuz.
now you need a drink.
She
Y'all all need a
already
drink.
was coming with the double standards when she said what she said. And when they at the famous question was, what roles do you play? Do he play the female role and you play like the masculine role? Just look. What do you think she said? Because guys, you was about to say something.
She's probably playing the male role, and she don't care what the man is playing. That's what sounds like what you said she was saying. But at the end of the day, we're asking her, what is she doing sexually? Because all that other stuff don't matter.
She said she was sitting up with him. He was looking at her. She seen a beautiful person. She never just seen a boy that was beautiful to her before. And she told him, come on, get it. What that sound like?
Do as thou wilt.
Look,
Praise the Wilkie.
when she find that one, it's a possibility he could change her lifestyle if she would just let it. But a lot of the world is stuck on labels.
See? Tony know.
Stuck on labels. You hear that? It's a label.
Fucking T-Mobile.
What do you mean wired phones? they all wired wirelessly.
No, but that's the real shit though, cuz.
I got another question for y'all though.
What's the answer?
That's what I need to know. So, how do y'all feel about drill music?
It gotta go.
I think it's psychotic killer music. I
It gotta
think
go.
they want to turn us into serial killers. It's serial killer music.
It gotta go.
If we looking in what layman terms is, y'all can look up in the dictionary. Simplify these.
I never liked it.
It's serial killer music, y'all.
Lil Mouse was my favorite drill artist.
So if y'all think they don't want that to be played, if this so-called society exists, if it does exist, if I was running it, I would want that to be played. It's going to influence all the young minds.
Somebody kick him from the chat.
Somebody, see, that's what starts it. We need more sexy reds, y'all. See, listen, I feel like if I had control of it, I would get top influencers like Sexy Red and people that's promoting that type. Did y'all just see Glorilla go and have a meeting with the president? And then when they asked her what she went in there to go see him, you know what she said? She said, I ain't even getting it all that.
At the end of the day got in. What that mean to you?
That's they. Yeah.
What that mean if the
Lucifer
at the end of the day,
the day got to end. That ain't nothing positive. Do you all feel like that's positive? What does that tell you? At the end of the day got to end. At the end of the day, I still got to get my bread. At the end of the day, I still got to get my bread, so it's not about y'all. So what did they ask you to do to make you feel like that?
Let's go, Brandon.
Joe Biden was confused as fuck.
Let's go, Brandon.
No, Joe Biden gave her that money and told her the next song you better drop better have more sex in it.
But why didn't they pick Sexy Red? Because Glorilla fell off compared to Sexy Red. Nobody even wants to hear Glorilla like that anymore. Sexy Red is the next.
They like having their own choice. They like being able to pick. That's what they did with Cardi B.
Cardi, what?
How y'all let that girl get famous for lip syncing, yo? What? Like, what's going on?
I just say Cardi retarded. I'm sorry, Cardi. Don't hate me. Offset, don't target me.
You got some nice bones.
Listen, all I'm saying is I've been saying Cardi retarded since I saw her.
I'm married, but you got some nice bones.
I ain't even saying all that. I think she's retarded. She's slow. I be listening to her talk, and I probably shouldn't even be saying these words.
You already know. But if we putting it in layman terms, once again,
she make me upset sometimes because I'm like, why are they doing her like that on TV? But she doing it to herself. So I'm a freedom of speech.
Society let somebody get rich for lip singing well.
I mean, a lot of them do it
with nice costumes.
Only recently they've been getting caught doing it, and now they're like, hey, you might actually need to say a word or two.
What about, well, since
Stephen Wayne.
we can't dig in too much on her because she's still pushing P, which is Precious Jesus. That's what she's saying. I love Jesus, I love Jesus, you know. But after that one video when she said, if somebody came to you and said, I'll give you $300 million, you turn your back to God, what you doing? Why would you make a video like that?
If somebody gave me $300 million to turn my back to God,
that's what she said on the live. I seen the
did
video.
she say what she was doing?
I want to know why that was even a topic. I want to know what.
She's asking the wrong question. Did she turn her back? That was the real question.
That girl is a mogul now for lip syncing. I don't understand how y'all even. This is crazy, bro.
What you mean? That's Nicki's replacement.
And then you know what? Lil Yachty with the Lil Miami and them, that's different.
He said Joe Biden was looking at Glorilla like Mr. Krabs looks at the Krabby Patty.
Heard up. He said some straight bullshit to it. He said some straight bullshit to it.
He said ravioli, give me the
formula. Give me the formula, Glorilla. You just started with
how you get these niggas a check, bro? That's what he really said, because he said if you ain't vote for him, you ain't
nice
black.
Check.
An election year is coming up.
You won't get invited to the White House for nothing.
So let me ask you this question, right? Because we're talking about election year, and I don't really want to get into politics, but right? If
Alexa said it ain't gonna be no election.
Ooh, stop that. The war ain't stopping.
No. Alexa said
listen, the
election will be stolen.
The
election will be stolen by higher powers.
Stop the steal. That's what the last one said, and he's here to go again, and he's selling his shoes to reach out to a certain market to hopefully gain more of their votes.
Niggas,
are you buying?
He's talking about niggas. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Y'all wild as hell. Y'all go buy them damn shoes too.
I know somebody who said they buying it.
I just want to know
you buying it.
No.
Are y'all buying it? Let me know if y'all buying it. I'm not judging y'all if y'all buying
sandals before that.
You wearing Lil Nas X sandals?
From King Arthur, I'm wearing them shit. I'm not gonna be wearing them damn shoes because you're not calling me a house nigga out here.
You gotta pull King Arthur. He ain't do
These
nothing but
niggas
pull
is
a
wild,
sword out of stone.
I'm gonna be on Figueroa and I'm gonna see a lot of y'all.
Hey, Bubby. Look, let me know if y'all buying them shoes or not. I just want to know as a poll tally. I'm going up to you. I might get you a discount. Listen, just hit. Let us know in the comments what y'all think. I heard they fired.
Spam the sneaker emoji.
Listen, he might even give y'all a new stimulus.
I don't give a damn.
So if he give you a new stimulus, you'll buy the sneaker?
Well, yeah.
With the stimulus
I get part of that PPP too. Yeah.
With the stimulus money too?
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
And I'm gonna be just like that Affleck though. As soon as I get man up. Flexing on all y'all.
That's crazy.
I ain't gonna flex on y'all.
He said, I'm coming like Kanye from here on out.
Speaking of Kanye,
Mr. Terry,
you gotta pick a side.
At the last minute.
Pick a side, I'm voting for Kanye.
All right, so look.
If that was the question.
I'm always gonna support my fellow black man. Because a lot of us not doing it, and it's weird. He be wild.
Right, let's talk about black evolution. Let's talk about black evolution.
Black evolution.
How we gonna talk about that if ain't nobody trying to help
we came from monkeys and here we are. What are we talking about?
My teacher, Miss Nickerson, told me that, and my mom came in there. Yeah, my mom came in there and straightened.
You had a teacher named Miss Niggerson?
Yeah.
And you listened to her? Her name was Niggerson and you listened to her.
No. Let me tell y'all the story real quick.
That's crazy.
It's a real interesting story.
Okay.
I asked the teacher, you know how y'all pull down the world map in front of the chalkboard? Well, when I looked at it, I always was a smart kid and I always wanted to like ask why? Well, why this? I asked her what was on the other side.
On the other side of what?
On the other side of the North Pole. I said, I know it has to be more. This is not what we live on, right? This is what we live on. You're telling me this is what the earth looks like right now? She kicked me out of class. I came back to class.
Because he was trying to be funny. What are you, a flat earther?
I was not trying to be funny. I was in 3rd grade.
I don't know. I would have kicked you out of class too.
What? Like, you don't get mad because you don't got the information. You don't got the answer, Sway. Let me stay in the class, Sway.
But Sway had the answer.
Yo,
Kanye just ain't want to listen.
no, she was being gay. No Diddy. She should let me stay in the classroom because
No
really, I was
Diddy.
readers in there. I used to pick the slower readers
Exactly.
just on purpose.
And she knew it. So again, she knew you was being funny. What are you, a flat earther?
You know, my mom was about to drop her when she told us we came from monkeys, though. I ain't come from no
What
damn
you-
monkey. I'm
you
not no
okay,
Neanderthal.
motherfucker?
My mom already told me about the black.
Yo.
My mom already schooled me on our DNA. We
He's
ain't come from no
lying to
Neanderthal.
you guys.
Man, listen.
In 2010, 11,
I was watching
this
Black
nigga-
Choice almost all the
this
time
nigga-
on punishment.
hit some loud ass gas to the bog of the gas mask. It was running around my room making monkey sounds. He got in touch that day. When he listen, all I'm saying is, right? He said, I don't care if I get banned. Oh, listen, we're not supporting any hatred. But if y'all want to show up to his door, that's on y'all. But we're not supporting no hatred. But I
You
also
already
support
said
freedom of
something.
speech.
You already said
Listen,
something.
I support freedom of
They
speech.
getting you first.
I support freedom of speech, but we're not supporting no hatred, and I don't hate nobody. Only like three faces.
Because not and down you still should have they old play.
I'm not supporting no hatred.
I'm yo, listen, my aunt won, so she know I come
I'm
down.
not supporting no hatred.
I like a good joke.
I love y'all all. At the end of
Do
the
as
day,
do as thou
we all-
wilt.
I love whoever loved me, because there's some studs that be walking up in the mall and they be with their girl, and they would just look at your crotch and be like, "Man, hater, I hate you."
she looking at your crotch because she was thinking, guess what? I would take that shit down, but I don't even know if I'm a stud or not. And she started questioning herself. That's most likely why. But
I'm not laughing at y'all. I'm laughing at
this
the situation.
nigga's
that
wild. That's what I'm laughing at, but I'm trying not to laugh at it. Somebody help my man.
That's all fucking brother, yeah.
Hey yo, I no and no lie here, bro. I know somebody that happened to, and it didn't hurt me, but it hurt to see it happen. And it's not even you. This is the crazy part. This was somebody else, and the stud that took it was my boy's sister. And I was like, damn, yo, this really can happen to people.
Took what?
I mean, I'm punching you in your mouth. Straight
I
up.
don't know if you taking the
I'm boxing your
No,
mouth.
Just up in the
I'm hitting your mouth.
Unfortunately, they have a strong dislike to a
Oh
certain
man,
type
if it's
of
mine,
people
it's mine.
because something happened to them personally, and I had a friend who had, or I had an enemy who had that happen to him by a friend's relative, and I felt bad for the enemy, and I was like, damn. And I watched him get beat up and then get his girl stolen, and I was like, damn, like that. I was like, damn, like damn, bro.
Oh shit.
That's crazy.
That boy had him a bad hair day.
It was a bad year for him, really bad. And I was like, yo, whoa, like this can really happen out here. Life is weird, bro. Life is weird.
How you his man and you say, yo?
No, I wasn't his man. I was, listen, my boy, right, was the stud that stole the girl from the guy.
Oh, that was your boy. All right.
The guy that got his girl took,
Okay.
I was his enemy. We done fucked him and his
Oh, so
boys
that
up
was
a
like-
few times throughout the year.
That was like, treat me.
Right, but I felt bad for him because I'm like,
me.
damn, bro, like I don't wish death on my enemies.
No, not that.
And
Unless
and
you-
to me,
unless you
I know
coming
that
from
shit
me.
would hurt me. So I'm like,
Alright,
damn, I
alright.
seen that and I was like, yo,
A stud with no eyebrows took my girl.
what?
Because
What?
I was in my emotional bag.
What does her having no
too.
eyebrows have to do with anything?
I'm not
Listen.
playing. I really gotta. I was stone cold you like down some steps.
So look, right?
Mine, like,
We
I'm not
all
playing.
came from monkeys, so it don't matter anyway. Stop
Cuz,
judging
can
them.
you stop? Did you know? Like
So where we come from then? We came from monkeys. They already
we
said
was
it.
here longer. We was here. Let me
Okay,
tell you
Dr.
something.
Umar.
Because drink getting
I know.
No more the
Pack a
Drake.
punch.
Nobody. It's the pack a punch.
Pack a punch.
It is Call of Duty 4. In the Emerald Tablets, it explains that the people that was here before the Neanderthals were not having sex with angels, if you believe in that. We were conversing with them, learning how to harvest, learning how to build, and learning how to manifest. We ain't learning what we are, learning how to create. And so they say. This is probably the oldest text. Now, it also explains.
So who say?
Y'all scientists, y'all elected.
So
y'all tax dollars.
so you believe them when they say that, but you don't believe them when they say Christopher Columbus founded America.
I believed it because my first grade teacher made me color it in a coloring book, and we dressed up like him for a play. It's influence. It's conditioning in school too. Like the Jew man up in New York. Shout out to you. I see you on the Red Pill Network. Like you said, y'all control all the public schools, so it's not what they getting up at the temple. I'll tell you that. They won't dare bring that what they would call smut into the temple, though. None of that type shit. They be learning how to build businesses in their own land.
This is crazy because seeing that question after hearing you say that, I'm like, that's actually an interesting question because we already know.
Is it okay for a stud to be a pastor? Yes or no?
And then he said, "Would you attend that church?" Because
we
already know they wouldn't.
Go ahead.
They wouldn't allow that. They would not allow
They got gay. Yo, I'm not even about to put him out there. I'm not even about to. No, there's not even that nigga. There's a dude in Millville right now.
I'm not.
He's not on the low.
Millville. I'm talking about motherfucking rabbis.
He out here like, come and get your blessing.
I'm talking about motherfucking rabbis.
Oh, they Men Boy Association.
I mean,
Men Boy Association.
But that's why I said on the low.
Is it really on the low though? Because if they already believe it over there, I feel like they're just trying to keep us from knowing that they normalize it over there. There's a documentary on Netflix. Do they
normalize it over there?
There's a documentary on Netflix that y'all can watch.
They put documentaries on themselves out.
Yes. In 2001, in France, they indicted a whole apartment complex, and when you see it, you're gonna be like, it was a pervy complex.
That's in France. You talking about like Catholic?
How close is
you talking about?
They all over there?
No, that's different.
And this was all Catholic people too. They was nuns and everything that was over there all in on it. These are birthing houses and all these holy people out there selling children. There was parents out there selling their children. These organizations are copying each other. This is not something that one organization is doing in the Middle East. No, you can't just blame China. You can't just blame Belgium. You can't just blame France. You can't blame none of these places. I'm not even about to start naming. You can't blame none of them because they all sat up at the World Globe Center, or whatever that place is called. What is it called?
Wow. So you really think that's what they be doing in that meeting?
They're speaking in code to pass these bills. Oh yeah, we're gonna all pass legislation that milk be going up, and really saying children going up now when we do private parties, they have gone up because it's a little bit scarce to get them. That's what they heard. The ones they got like the cameras in here now, so we gonna talk.
I never understood that because like
Pizzagate, you never understood Pizzagate?
No, not that. I just never understood, right?
Y'all go look up Pizzagate.
All of the countries
I don't got time to tell y'all.
Don't really get along with each other in a sense. They get along with each other, but they don't. But they all still go and have a meeting at least every few years or maybe once.
Because everybody love each other down Bohemian Grove. You kiss my wife, I kiss your wife. Everything is trife life. What's that smell? Oh well. You know the motto.
What's that smell of well? It's crazy.
Don't let the stink out is probably a safe word.
See, some churches are low key are disguises.
What's his name? What's his name?
Have you ever been swallowed?
Come on now. Why y'all letting that nasty man sit up there looking like my Uncle Todd?
Hey yo, chill out on my cousin, yo. You ever been swallowed up? Have y'all ever been swallowed up?
No Diddy.
No Diddy.
No Diddy.
Thank you. I was waiting for you, cuz. I had to wait for you, cuz.
It's in the name. Hopefully they see it.
Thank you. Oh, y'all gotta see that.
Look, y'all, they made the fucking
Damn, cuz you got the perfect look. Damn, that's a setup. But what church y'all heard that at? What church y'all heard that at? What did that have to do about me getting any blessings or anything positive? Me being swallowed.
You haven't been swallowed.
Why are you trying to talk sex in here? Why did you get to that?
He speaks.
Oh, you know, old people.
Shout out to you.
Old people sometimes phase in and out, so I can't blame him. But that white man, that Peter Popoff,
What you got against Peter Popoff? That is an innocent man. He been out here trying to help people live. He done gave them holy water and then blessed them with lots of money.
Cause he got me. Cause I bought that water.
And did it
no
help
bullshit.
You?
And a nigga was hungry as hell.
But did it help you?
I only asked the water to give me $48. You know what happened the next day?
You asked it for greed? You gonna
no. Peter
Popoff
said I can ask for what I want. That's what he said.
And you use his blessing to ask for some
niggas is phony. Cause you know what I got? The police whooped my ass the next day.
Damn. That's spiritual warfare right there, gang. I ain't gonna cap.
That's shit. It's a lot of physical, like, you know what I mean? Mental damage.
So what you say? You think he put a curse on you?
The title fits today, man. The title fits. I'm loving it. Curses, everybody.
Yo, right? So that brings me to this, right? I love that. I love that you just brought that. I got some.
I'm gonna wait to ask you a question, cause I had a question for you, but I'm gonna wait for after him, and then I'm gonna tell you.
Okay, bet.
I got something though. There's a song on Nas's album. It's a song on Nas's album. Which one album is this?
Portal is about to open up in here, y'all. I know consent, man.
Which album is this? Hold up. Which album is this? I need to. King Disease.
You know, back in the day, I really wish the people from Salem Witch Trials was here for that.
And
I really ate that shit up.
I really wish Meezy was here to do the numbers. So King Disease 2, the 14th track on his 13th album. He says something in the second verse. He says, "You give what you get. It's power in how you live." So we already know that law of attraction. Whatever. Speak gospel for the next generation. You can have it all. Just don't side with Satan. Okay. All right. You know, he said, "I seen that take down most of the greatest." He said, "The other side of what you think is fly, your jewelry could be cursed, and so can your ride." And that made me think every time I hear it, I'm like,
your jewelry could be cursed, and so can your ride.
A lot of these people hit what's this artist's name? Is it Yo Gotti? Who is it? Somebody be signing these artists, and then right after, or is it Gucci Mane? They sign these artists, bless them with these chains and everything, and then they get locked up just like that.
Or they die. Rest in peace, young little scratch, whatever. I'm a little drunk right now, but
talking about Big Scar.
Big Scar.
Tore up.
Your jewelry can be cursed.
That's right,
so
cause no Diddy.
No Diddy.
Nah, but speaking of the jewelry part, you see how he went and tried to press that man's sister after he was dead and gone over a chain.
Over a chain.
But claimed he loved him, and all this and all that. It's just weird. People get weird. Things are weird, and they ain't nothing what it is supposed to be. Because if my artist died, why the hell would the first thing I would go and take the insurance policy? And then when I heard that part on Twitter, it's like, and then what everybody already knowing about Rap Police and all that, and how they deal with Vlad and
so speaking of Rap Police. How y'all feel about what Ice Cube said about all the label owners on prisons?
We already know this.
It's a lot of these rap.
Michael Jordan owned prison. How you feel about that? Is that still your GOAT? Is number 23 still the best?
No, he don't. He owned a prison cause. Well, I mean, it's not hard to
If you
believe.
don't believe me, look it up.
He said his shoes wasn't for Negroes. I remember that. I was in school.
If you don't believe me, look it up.
Straight
like
my
that.
shoes is not for black, poor Negroes.
He said that after niggas was like, yo, what the fuck? You own a prison? Do you notice how bad for the He said my shoes ain't even for y'all.
Word up.
Fuck y'all complaining about.
It's for them.
And niggas are still buying Jordans to this day. What they say, Jumpman.
That was just as good as the white man calling us a nigga to our face and we just letting them walk off.
Negus.
Niggas.
That's why the old one let him walk off. The reason why we let him walk off, I don't know.
So if they made prisons, right, and then they use rap people, like rap artists, to put more
there's rappers that work with rap police. That's why that's not what people are not understanding. That's how
like
a lot
6
of this
9
shit is getting done. It's worse than 6 9 and he know that, and he said it first. When he said the industry is rigged, there's rappers, some of them we probably like, that are working with rap police because they didn't got caught in something, got big. Rap police then came and said, "Here, take this. You can go to jail, or you can do this for me." What is the this for me? You can get this person killed for me, or you can do such and such this act for me. Yeah, it's a lot of shit that goes on behind doors because money is the root of all evil and it fixes a lot of people's problems.
My question is, how you know this?
Because everybody tells everybody's business. And everything gets
so they be out here snitching.
Oh, everybody tells on everybody. It's all everywhere. And I just listen to the people that they call crazy.
Why them? They crazy, bro.
No. A crazy person ain't that detailed. And these crazy people be awfully detailed and be having some of the best memories.
It's the drugs.
That's giving them good memory?
No, that's making them good imagination.
They be having some of these memories that's like architects up here. Like we were talking about. Vivid. Orlando Brown, you could tell when he was lying because he would say little stuff and just be, joking off. But the stuff he would get serious about, you can see when a person is starting to dive into their information they've been waiting to tell.
Like Cat Williams?
Who he was waiting.
He was waiting. I'm not talking about the first one. I'm talking about the third one.
Mm-hmm. But, he started off small. Y'all remember when he did stand up and he started off small and he did the little thing with Michael Jackson? He started off saying little stuff first. He just wanted to know where he was going to have his foundation. And now, since he's known for spilling the beans on them, he's always going to be booked for that.
He said Orlando Brown is an alien. I heard, and I saw the commercial. I'll send y'all the link if y'all want to DM us. I got some seats. That's all I'm gonna say. I heard, right, that Disney got a whole factory. So if Orlando Brown is an alien, I wouldn't put it past him, but I don't think so.
Y'all ain't see that Disney joint when they talking about they was making Hannah Montanas and shit?
It's even worse
That's
than
the
that.
factory. But again, I don't think Orlando Brown's an alien.
I'm talking about test tube. They was doing that shit from test tube, baby. Like,
babies. Where do you think that term came from?
Off the whistleblower page that I told you two guys to download, there was a story on there about a mom whose daughter went to the Disney bathroom in the park. And
in Disney World?
Yeah.
The one in Cali or Florida?
The one in California. She sent her in there, and when she sent her inside, she sat outside to get on the phone. She heard her daughter scream. When she went inside of the Disney bathroom, to what she described to the police, the floor opened up, and there were stairs. And there was a Disney worker holding her daughter by the hand, walking her down the steps, and then the floor like a
She was on drugs. She was that C word.
She never changed her story. To this day, she feel like her daughter's still at Disney World somewhere underground.
She didn't go underground to get her daughter.
The police told her they don't have no recollection.
But I'm saying, when she saw it, she didn't
the
go underground.
workers said she was crazy and tried to kick her out of the park immediately.
Maybe she never had no kids.
Shout out to that dude on Twitter who went live and went down into the unauthorized spot that they shouldn't have under Disney World. Because you, the real reason why we know that y'all got that under there. Y'all know he was under there, and y'all turned him around and took him back upstairs. I seen the whole video. And I didn't believe it until the neither. But when they took him back, he purposely went down there. He purposely made the wrong turn and went down there.
And said, "Oh, where does this lead to? Is this where the bathroom is? It's my first day."
Cause that's why I love you, cuz. Because you already there. Like, come on. Is we gonna keep saying the sky is purple? Like, what we doing out here? We gonna keep being
water is blue. What you mean?
This denial, this amount of denial is absurd. It really is. And we're gonna put it in any amount of words that's fashionable or appropriate. It's absurd. Y'all know that. Come on, cuz. People literally will see somebody get captured and throw into a van, and they will go and buy a latte from Starbucks and
Mind their damn business.
LA is crazy.
It ain't got nothing to do with them. It could have been a movie scene.
Y'all seen that social experiment where that dude was using his son and snatching him in the alleyway?
That was actually.
Did y'all see how many people? And this is a social experiment. Did y'all see how many people just kept going? We are living in the medieval times, if not worse. Because in medieval times, somebody did something.
So again, I think one of the first questions he asked when he was like, the AI and the evolution, we've been evolving with it. Because, all right, we got facial recognition, facial scanning, all of that stuff.
And
right?
I'm so mad I even touched the iPhone. I'm mad.
It ain't even iPhone. If you open Snapchat or you open Facebook, anything with a filter on it, they
so
outline your face.
You should have never touched it.
They already admitted. They already admitted they're outlining your body off of your Wi-Fi router in your house. You need Wi-Fi. So, with that being said, the way this technology is going, again, yes, we're evolving smoothly. They're just slowly easing us into the final credits.
And that's when the rebellion is going to go full-fledged. These so-called hippies and crazy people is about to be taking their guns from under their beds and taking it straight to. You already seen what happened with the riot the first time at the police station in Philly and down in a couple other places I seen full on burnt down and stuff like that. So yeah, let's just I guess we're gonna see where the eggs fall in the basket at. Because it's going to be something. It's not going to just be nothing. It's not going to just be one side of whistleblowers saying, yo, these people are real, these people are real, these people are real. And then everybody else saying they're not real, they're not real, they're not real. And,
so this is just like the art of deception right now?
Is it really deception if we letting you know?
Do
you believe it? Is a real question. Do you believe it? Like do we believe it?
Because right, I just tried to take this man to McDonald's because that's what he wanted until I said something and he didn't want it. But the craziest part is, after we drove by McDonald's after not getting McDonald's, he said there's a sign on there that says, what did the sign say?
The sign said, warning, our foods contain chemicals due to debris and other cleaning products in our workplace. And it's right on the window that you paid for your food. Because when we drove by, I seen it.
So as long as they warn you that you may get sick from their food,
They're not even giving you a list of what's going to be.
It don't matter. Just know you may or may not get sick from eating there. As long as they tell you about it, they're no longer liable. That's the law of free will. They gave you the free will to choose now.
Oh my God!
You had the free will. You was about to choose it until I said something that was worse than getting sick.
Do you know that's mid-apocalypse type shit?
But why would
do
you
we
get
have
sick
stores
from it?
like that?
But that's what I'm saying. Look. You had the free will to choose, and you was about to choose it until you were like, hold on, what did he just say? I don't want to eat that. But why would you get sick from it? Maybe it's because from eating that. So again, they can admit it without admitting it.
I needed to leave their chicken sandwich alone anyway. But that was probably the last thing I was eating from there.
So Diavon, you said it's not may not be deception, but is it still art?
Is it still art? Is lying an art?
I'm saying all the stuff that they've been on.
Is beating around the bush an art? Finding the way to tell the truth without telling the truth, is that an art? You get real creative with not saying anything, but also saying something. Yes, I believe that's an art.
And you know what I put that in the category of?
What's that?
Do as thou wilt. All right, now to the next one. Now to the next one, my guys.
Yeah, get on to it.
Free will.
It seems like we can't get off it. Everything we do is just lead now to that. When it come down to a problem, it's just going back to.
I'm gonna just sip my chalice. What else you got?
Oh, he said there was one thing.
My bad. Go ahead.
Is a curse.
Say again.
You asked, is rapping cursed?
Yes. Also, I said, how do y'all feel about drill music? And I wanted to know. And I asked you, what do you guys think about rap being for filling prisons? And now I'm leading to, is rap cursed? Is that another cursed art?
Yes. 1,000% yes.
They've been saying little stuff. I remember when the Illuminati first got introduced to everybody, and everybody was talking about it in the ghetto. The first thing that was talked about was, they pray with wizards and warlocks over the music. Now, that was the first thing that was told about them. Off that they influence us with spells that they have woven into the music. And this is me hearing this from people that, when at the time, I wasn't privy to none of this stuff. I was like new to a lot of it. So when
that's the devil's music.
Yeah. Well, you gotta do your homework a little bit.
I was too young to do homework.
God, he was one of, what was he famous for in heaven? Music. Lucifer was famous for music.
Lucy.
So what do you think, if you was really good at something in another realm, and then you mastered it, you let's just say you created it, to where you were appointed to sing for the all creating, because that you were that good, wouldn't you come somewhere where you could rule and you would influence people with your craft?
But he didn't just come somewhere. If we're going by the religious text, he was casted here.
More like kicked. Spartan kicked too. That came down like an Adam.
So like an Adam. And then here's the craziest part. He kicked us here, but we were also created here by the same person that kicked him here.
What if we was grown here? Harvested.
Like a plant, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you saying Michael Jackson was just picking up little boys like flowers, like Cat Williams said?
No. I feel like he was framed all the way around.
I mean, who framed Roger Rabbit?
The Rothschilds. Whoever owned the company that he took his catalog back from.
All I'm going to say, right, they going to kill me for this one. went to something they like to call the Met Gala, but not with during their parties. I went on an off day. It wasn't a party. I just wanted to, I was in the area. Oh, let me check this place out. It was funny because they have a piece of history from the time they could record until now. And it's just interesting how every single piece of history all saw the same shit, told the same shit. They all just kept saying the same shit eventually. But the craziest part about it all, because when I seen it, I said, okay, well, regardless if you believe in the Bible, you believe in, Islam, you believe in Judaism, whatever you believe in, Taoism, Buddhist, somebody saw something back then. Enough people saw it to keep it going.
Mm-hmm.
The same, in a sense, story, whether it's with different people that's bringing the story to you, it was all the same story in a sense. But they all saw something. So something happened. But what threw me off was, throughout this whole museum, if every time period had 10 pieces of art, 7 or 8, and I'm lowballing it, 7 or 8 was donated, because that's how they get their art. It was donated by a Rockefeller or a Rothschild, and they told you that.
And they probably killed the money for on them. They
Or
were
planted
bloodthirsty
it.
people.
Killed them for it or planted it. And at that point, I was just like, that's even wild. Even wilder to even
They're
think
wild
about.
people.
Because
They're wild people.
why all the people in the world, these two family names, are donating history.
Where are y'all getting it? Or do
They found it. They found it, and they're donating it.
Or does your family just hire people to go to secret places that they shouldn't even really be and steal shit? It's stealing. It's pirating.
If you don't believe me, go to New York. Go to the
Mhm.
Met Gala. It ain't that expensive. Take your kids. Take your wife. Have a little good time. Put the little audio thing on if you want them to talk to your ears and say.
Oh, I love those.
But I like to hear my own thoughts when I read stuff. I don't want nobody else's thoughts entertaining my own thoughts and trying to mix it up. So I did it myself personally, and I still got videos to this day. I'll show you afterwards because it was fucking crazy. That's why I didn't delete them. They're in the cloud. They'll never be deleted. If you don't believe me, check it out yourself. I'm just another one of those conspiracy crazies like Orlando Brown and everybody else. That's a wild shit. I don't know.
Speaking of cursed rap game, Chief Keef did bless the rap game in a good and bad way.
Chief Keef?
But I feel like let me tell you why.
Chief Keef?
Let me tell you why. Because I got a lot of backlash for being one of his biggest
This the
fans.
same nigga that say we're gonna blow New Jersey up. Keep
It's
going.
publicity.
That was about a bitch, bro. That was about a bitch. You gotta listen to Al Bial and see what he said about it.
You know how we are. We coming at him, telling him we gonna beat him up when he come out here and shit like that. North Jersey was not having him come out there on that Chirac shit. You know the North is not having it. They're not even having it with the South. You feel what I'm saying? And we in the same place.
Chief Keef.
But he did. If it wasn't for him, New York would not be having a lot to talk about. He gave not only them, but he even opened up a pipeline for Detroit to get a main wave, because even their drill music is heard. And you know it's crazy? It's not even really drill music. It's pimp music, and it's some of the best music I've ever heard. Because
Please tell me at least 2 good ways that he blessed the rap game.
Because it gave us a new type of culture that I didn't know existed.
That's been toxic for us since it came out. Because more people have died to drill music than anything.
Drill music is mind control music.
Through the influence of drill music.
When I Don't Like came out, the statistics of, we did not even know that Chirac was even that bad.
Ignorance is bliss. Ignorance is bliss.
But it wasn't that
Ignorance
bad.
is, though.
It wasn't that bad until afterwards. That's why I said the influence of it. So again, he created something. It was
always that bad.
Created
he framed it up with I Don't Like. With I Don't Like, it made drilling a trend. It wasn't a trend. It was a daily life survival skill.
That's exactly what. But
you know, they were surviving off it. But now
but
that
now
it's a trend. You got
So
niggas
he
that
turned survival.
if I
into a
talk
trend?
like, no, these young boys took it. They took his survival skill
off of his
and made
influence.
it and literally.
So it's more of a bad
If I
thing
do
than a
this
good
now, I'm gonna be. I'll be a driller. Like, you know, stupid retarded.
thing. Stupid retarded. You just said it right there. Exactly my point.
Like modern day Neanderthal.
Bro, he's not retarded, bro. He's not retarded. He's just working, bro.
He got Asperger's. He got
Asperger's.
He got Asperger's.
I'm
though.
saying
He do got Asperger's.
I'm saying his influence on our industry of rap that was already dying helped to murder it more. So he was no way a blessing in a good way, because he influenced people, unfortunately, to be more trending and be like, yeah, I'm going to be a driller.
You're right.
Do as thou will.
Nothing good has came from that besides for more rappers wanting to be a driller. And hey, maybe I get more money. Maybe there's more rappers that are getting more shine.
I liked it. The new wave of music. I didn't know that type of stuff existed.
We've seen.
None of us did.
We've
never heard that.
Did shining a light on it stop it?
Lil Durk. Maybe we shouldn't have glorified it.
We shouldn't have glorified
it. We shouldn't have glorified it.
Lil Durk still had King Von killed at the end of the day.
Yeah, FBG Duck. Lil Durk did have FBG Duck.
Which was a boost from drill music. This whole camera trying to adjust the fucking appearances is blowing me out. It's like technology. This is why I don't like technology. But yeah, I don't personally, in my opinion, that's just my opinion.
I had one more question for y'all though.
These are like assholes. Everybody got them.
But I think that's why your brother said it in a bad way too. He rested in a
good way.
Yes.
He gave a lot of people
the
jobs.
Good way. Yeah, you know what the good way really was?
Slave gave a lot of people jobs.
Everybody thought they had to sound like Cassidy. Everybody thought they had to sound like Cassidy.
That's a mandatory job. These niggas like being one of these killers, even though rap police sucking them up like flies.
And subconsciously, that's a mandatory job.
Oh yeah, you have to make them hits now. I don't give a them records
subconsciously because they don't give a fuck about it. Nobody wants to hear Big Sean, but they wants to hear Kendrick say some violence. It say I choose violence. Oh, Kendrick, let me perk my ears up.
Oh shit.
That's weirdies. It is weirdies.
He gave music a new wave sound. But again, it was not
what J. Cole say, bro?
Healthy sound.
Good news is, nigga, you came a long way. The bad news is, nigga, you went the wrong way.
You feel me?
The whole wrong way.
Y'all fuck with Hov? If y'all don't mind me asking.
I fuck with Hov. I know he's horrible.
I'm a young nigga, bro. I'm a young nigga, bro. I don't really fuck with Hov.
This is for you,
he's horrible, and I still fuck with Hov.
I don't really fuck with Hov, bro.
Cuz, come on.
I'm down with the New World Order. Don't ask me that.
Cuz, come on, cuz. I know you fuck with him. You always have. But like, this is too much. The blood drinking ceremonies, like that's over whooping.
Everybody that you look up at.
He's not hiding it. This is supposed to be our epitome of it. He was carrying the torch before I knew he was doing this.
Listen, that was your problem right there.
Wine do not stain y'all glass like that. If y'all go and look at that picture on Twitter, when his glass was swishing around, it looked like red paint. It's blood. Wine do not stain your glass like that, I will tell you.
Look, at the end of the day, when you put people that's not supposed to be put above who they are, that's what's going to happen. So, again, as a flawed, devilish person, I still fuck with Hov. But he's still a flawed, devilish fucking person.
I'm just like, damn, you let us down with that. And then for Kanye to go on that rant,
you can only be let down by
everybody even more. He just was telling me stuff I already knew. I was guessing it, and he was just confirming. You was right, yeah. They all do it. And he's like saying the key words that I'm looking for to know if he's telling the truth. And it's like, it's I was so ready to hear it, but then saddened that it's true because it's like, damn, y'all really out here wilding behind closed doors.
You can only be let down by the people that you give the ability to let you down.
We had too many great leaders for this.
But is he a leader? That's the question. So again, we were
Y'all
treating
gonna hate,
him like
y'all
a leader.
females gonna hate me for this too.
He never wanted to be a
But
leader.
y'all be letting Beyonce lead y'all. Is she a leader?
She never wanted to be a leader. They created a whole church out of her, and she said, they said, yo, Beyonce, what do you feel about this church? And she said, oh, I don't want nothing to do with that. I ain't told them to do that shit. Why they created a church out of me? I'm honored, but no.
She went to Dubai for, what was it? It was a certain amount of minutes. I think it was like a half an hour. And they paid her.
No,
He can't even enunciate the amount. I already know some shit.
It was in the millions, but it was like $80 million, $90 million. But she wasn't there that long. She did a one long ass note, and they dropped the thing down, and she was out of there. And I'm thinking, like, what is the discussions like for that? Hey, I'm going to accept your big money, your money.
That's kind of like
show up. Like
that's kind of like the Grammy stuff.
Did he though? Because he wouldn't be asking for help if he could.
I mean, doing stuff so that was the whole reason why Kanye and Jay-Z fell off, because Kanye gave him $20 million, and he said, "Yo, just all you got to do is make it up. Go do your shows and pay me back." This nigga went on stage for 20 minutes and walked the fuck off.
Who did that?
Kanye West.
He went on stage for 20 minutes and yo, what up?
But look, y'all gotta think too. You know, Jay-Z just had his Grammy speech, and he was talking about how his daughter already got Grammys, and you know, it's niggas in the hood that ain't got Grammys. But you know, people are saying basically like they only have people like Diddy. I mean, I said Diddy. Damn, no Diddy. Damn, they only got people like Jay-Z coming.
Diddy all day,
all day.
They only got people like Jay-Z coming there and shit. You feel me? So people could still have value in the Grammys, so they can feel like, oh, this is still something. Jay-Z's there.
Oh, but you heard what this nigga just said? Grammys are a devil worship ceremony. And that's why I was asking you, did you see?
Yo, yeah, yo,
but did you see, right?
Wrong.
But did you see, right?
He's not wrong.
He was talking about the Super Bowl, and I asked you, did you see him win
another
his
ceremony?
Award? Did you see him win his award? Because this man won an award, right? And he said, they say he was stuttering. He was trying to say the depths of his heart.
No, he said, I think the devil.
I would like to think the
Usher, right?
Why they talk behind closed doors? Because they
come on, Usher.
Else. Talking about, yeah, let it burn.
Yeah, bro.
Y'all boy was fucked into that though. He was staying nights at Diddy house. His parents should be ashamed.
I mean, but how much longer can you blame him? He's a grown ass man now, with millions and millions of dollars.
He gives me a man baby.
Okay,
that's the vibe I'm getting from him.
Okay, so
it's like
with millions of millions.
I know what's going on, but you like.
But he's choosing ignorance. Ignorance is bliss. So he's choosing that.
Is he choosing, or was he force fed it and he full of it?
So he became a billionaire, then won the award. Make it make sense.
But he's a prime BSer.
But at the end of the day,
a good actor, a good performer.
A good performer, because that's what he was doing. He was performing, and then he realized he was hurt. And now, at the end of the day, you're still going through it all. You have millions of dollars. You can get out of it. Usher, you've been in the game since the 90s. You could get out of it. You could change your life. You could go to therapy. You could step away from the shit, but yet you're still here. You keep choosing it.
You're right, because you would not be. How are you still relevant?
How are you still relevant?
You are doing something behind the scenes.
You dropped My Way in like 1994.
And they came out. Freaking eat that shit with Young Miami. I ain't gonna lie, it's hard. It's hard. I like that.
That was 30 years ago.
That shit with the
so you still choosing this lifestyle.
I ain't gonna cap that new Chris Brown song that's all over the radio and shit. That sound like some Predator music.
You talk about Sensational?
T Grizzly shit on there, and it's some other girl talking about something. She got a man, and he talking about something. You gonna give it up?
Yeah, it's cool. Did you see the video to his song Sensational?
No.
He has a whole devil intro. My boy Chris Brown. He shows pictures of Luciferian. If you don't believe me, look up Chris Brown Sensational video on YouTube, and you're gonna want to turn your face away. That's how bad it was for me.
I don't believe that because niggas was talking about that Justin Bieber song was so bad, and I'm like, that yummy. Oh my God, the yummy so bad I can't even watch it. I'm sitting there like, what am I missing?
All right, let me show you.
Because he's doing it so subliminally that nobody can even know.
Yeah, and when they broke it down, it was sick.
Who broke it down?
The whistleblowers that
the whistleblowers. Oh,
they are some good whistleblowers because it's either fact or fiction.
It's either fact or fiction.
But the description don't change. It don't change.
It sound good.
Well detailed, well thought out, and
I got a question, y'all.
To read it.
Do you have to sell your soul to be the greatest?
Oh my! Thank you, because I was about to ask you that. You telling me you have to sell your soul to be the greatest?
That's what they said. What's your version of greatest? I mean, they are making
the GOAT. To be the what? The Baphomet?
I'm about to say, look, y'all about to say, you keep saying GOAT. For you to be a GOAT, you got to sell your soul.
To be a Baphomet, you got to do what?
Sell your soul.
What is Baphomet?
We'll take her up.
Oh.
Now y'all don't know. Yeah.
Now they don't know.
I don't know.
I believe
hey.
Greatest is
you didn't
basically
believe me, right?
an icon.
You didn't believe me, right?
Show the chat, man. Show the chat.
Come on now.
He ain't showing nothing.
I'm gonna show y'all real quick.
He's not. It's just a bunch of lights flickering. Oh,
let me ask y'all something.
On and on.
If we're making a movie a video about bumping and grinding on a girl and she being sensational, what in the world do we need this for? Y'all tell me what do we need this for? I'm gonna show y'all real quick. Oh, I gotta turn it this way. Hold on, I'm gonna restart it.
It don't mean nothing.
You see that? It looked like Joe Biden. What's that face for? What are we putting 111 on the screen for? What is that for?
Let's go, Brandon.
What is that for? Okay. We can deny all we want.
We gotta ask the chat. We gotta ask the chat.
Y'all think
y'all go and look at Chris Brown Sensational and look at it up close, because maybe I gave y'all bad, y'all can't really see it, but y'all go be the judge of that and y'all tell me what y'all think. Come on now, him being in the middle of the circle, wearing green, all of them wearing black.
So if that's the case, right? Did you like Captain America?
I ain't gonna lie, I did.
Did you know Captain America's shield was a star with a circle in it?
No.
You've never seen the shield?
Yeah, I've seen the shield. It's supposed to just be a star with ripples of circles.
A star with a circle around it.
Oh my God.
But yeah, you can't lie. You like Captain America. But oh my God, if Chris Brown fucking flashes fucking a face on the screen that look like Joe Biden,
we cannot protect him because he's been doing a lot of Luciferian shit. And he got away with snorting coke on a yacht. Like, why y'all if I snort coke on a yacht, I'm going to jail right now. They got a picture of me choking a girl with coke coming out my nose.
That's because you're choking her. You're going to jail for choking her.
He was choking her too.
She liked it though. It's not choking if you like it, if you ask for it.
It's public nuisance.
But if she likes it and
somebody's daughter could have been at the window and he's choking somebody out, humping her from behind.
Yeah. Listen,
I'm Chris Brown.
She liked it. And she liked it. That's like saying, okay, if R. Kelly go and fucking pull his shit out and piss on you, are you gonna stand there or are you gonna walk away?
Is this the 90s you talking about?
I'm asking
you. Is this Jordan in the butt?
I'm around that year. R. Kelly from the 90s, from the time you was born until today, at any moment in time, if R. Kelly pulled up in front of you and said, "Yo, I'm about to piss on you," are you gonna stand there?
No Diddy.
No Diddy, I'm boxing his meat off.
It was starting getting too federal. That conversation was getting too federal.
I didn't ask that. I said, are you standing there or are you walking away?
I'm not. What man in his right mind is standing there when another
So
man
what
is
female
himself?
is not gonna get fucked and choked by Chris Brown?
It looked like he was pulling the coke aggressively down her nostril.
She don't care. She wanted it. That's why she was there.
Man, Chris Brown got some rapist music out, bro. You gotta listen to that new shit. That shit with him and T Grizzly on there, and it's a girl on there, bro. They wildin'. No Diddy.
Who got Chris Brown started on cocaine? His handler?
Did y'all know a lot of the people in Hollywood, the talent, they all have the same therapist? The therapist that told Kanye West that he would turn his brain into mush. Look up his clientele.
So is that why Kanye was so mad?
Huh?
Is that why he was so mad? He said y'all wasn't out here
told
helping
him
me?
and showed the text.
But is that why he was so mad when he was like, y'all ain't out here helping me? Because they should understand if they had
the society was throwing him around. They threw him in some hospital on some island far away and tried to do a bunch of stuff to him. But he was outsmarting them because he shouldn't have his brain right now. He shouldn't be doing half the stuff.
Or does he not have his brain? Because a lot of people were saying he was cloned for a while too. So
a clone not finna rebel. They gonna obey.
Obey. Bye. Consume.
It's programming, like a remote. He was going into Adidas saying "fuck y'all, fuck off" and shit like that.
He's still fighting Adidas to this day.
Cause they stealing. It's piracy. Once again, they wildin'. We gotta come to the conclusion that they are wildin'. This is not Brady Bunch life. You know what I found
funny as fuck, right? Because he's fighting this whole thing with Adidas, and a lot of people don't want to stand with him because he made some remarks that a lot of people didn't like about the JM, right? But Adidas was a company that helped funded a lot of the material weapons and a lot of the scientists and supported the people that were destroying the JM in their community during their worst times. And obviously, once America won and they took over and they took all the scientists and all the best of that they could get at from the aftermath, they went to them and was like, "Hey, what about you guys?" And they said, "Oh no, we're just a clothing company. We'll go back to that."
Yeah. Yo, I think the Adidas and Pumas, the person that created both of those, they're both related.
Yeah, they are.
And I think the person that made Adidas, his name is Adolf Dassler. Try to search that up. Adolf Dassler. See what pops up.
It was two brothers that started those companies. And again, they were building companies in Germany until Hitler started the war, and then they used, their factory and their machines to create weapons and the Gulag camps and a bunch of other stuff. And then once America stopped the war, then America said, "Hey, what's your role?" And they said, "Okay, well, you know what? No, we were just a clothing company. We really ain't have nothing to do with that." And they said, "Okay, all right, just give us shoes and some clothing here in America." And they said, "All right, cool. Fact check me if I'm wrong." I like to be wrong because I get the learn.
Fact check.
But
that reminds me of the Abraham Lincoln versus Vampire movie, only because that was really
Abraham Lincoln had slaves.
He did.
A lot of people
but he also was going at it with that movie was supposed to be him challenging the elites. The elites,
but did he really though?
They were supposed to be the vampire people.
But did he really challenge the elites?
The Dirty South was mostly them. That's the Confederacy people. They were most of the people that ended up leaning on them back societies and now becoming one umbrella, which is Illuminati.
Knights of Templar was plugged in on the top and the bottom, bro.
Knights of Templar.
It wasn't just mostly them. And again, it was only about money. Because again, he had his own slaves. He had his wife and his children that he used as slaves that were half Negro. That he actually made those children out of rape. But that's a whole nother story for another day.
all I'm saying.
In the Constitution back then, right? Weren't we like considered like 1/4 of human or some shit like that?
We still are 1/3 of a man.
1/3 of a man, yeah.
1/6 of a man. Wait. And this is why again.
Who statistics is these?
As this is in the Constitution.
It's basically because the Constitution was made while we were still slaves. So all the laws and stuff that they kind of seen us as property and not human beings. So we only had a small percentage of rights with certain things, and they're saying even now, not many things in the Constitution has changed. That's why while we live in the way we're living, not things change. So
So I want to ask you, who y'all think said this? He said, "In the land of the free, where the blacks enslaved, 3/5 of the men, I believe the phrase." Who do y'all think said that?
Kendrick Lamar?
No, wrong. Who do you think said that?
Day.
No, wrong. Hov said it.
Well,
yeah, he said, "What's free?" And this is how he started his verse out. He said, "In the land of the free, where the blacks are enslaved, 3/5 of the men, because that's what we were. We were not considered a whole man. We were considered 3/5 of a man, not even half a man, maybe a little bit above half, but 3/5 of a man." And they just changed that to once you're incarcerated, now you're 3/5 of a man. You're free until you're incarcerated. Then you're going back to the 3/5. But then he started talking about how he owns 50% of Duce, he's debt free, and 100% of Apes of Spades, and blah 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 blah. But since he said most of you niggas won't never work together, so I don't know.
Ain't nothing in there about the 44 Club. 40 Club.
I don't.
Y'all know what that is, right?
I don't think he wanted to talk about that.
Why he ain't talking about what he a part of? That's what he need to talk about.
Well, because that song he was trying to help Meek change his image. That was the start of prison reform.
Hov, if you watching this, what the hell is spirit cooking?
Oh,
is what?
Spirit cooking.
Spirit cooking?
Oh, yeah.
Sound like some spiritual kitchen warfare going on.
He knows exactly what it is. The person who wrote the book on it and or probably made the practice on it is his best friend. I don't know what to call it.
Practice?
All
I'm talking about practice.
Her and another man was cutting holes into people, telling them they gonna feel better, and it was a bunch of weird videos, man.
I don't think that was practice.
But she's sitting up here hugging Migos, and her and Maria, the other lady, the witch-looking lady, the black lady. Look, man.
Bro, just because she look like a witch, that don't mean she is a witch.
What is the reason for you to be sitting with the Migos?
What do you mean? They're celebrities. If you could sit and chill with the Migos, you would. They gonna call you a witch?
What is the reason for you to be sitting with all of the black rappers?
If you could go and sit with
You're
all the
not
black
sitting
rappers,
with country people. She didn't have pictures.
She liked Migos. She was probably trying to get trained on. What you mean?
Was with Meek Mill.
White
she was
women
with
love
Rick
black
Ross. No. They was up on her like she
White
didn't
women
look
love
or
black
smell like she. No, there was no way.
It's a whole fetish. If you go on Pornhub, there's a whole fetish for
it. And we know what them people that got them fetishes look like. They all got the same distinct look, and if they slightly different, it ain't too far off with the personality.
What y'all think? Because I don't think he said. I know that ain't. Yeah, that's him. Yeah, that's him. She a slur. See, that's what I said. She was probably just a slur, a pass around. One of the known pass arounds for their famous parties.
They have a lot of them. And Pizzagate, they call them hot dogs, pizza, chicken. Cold names.
He seen it last night on Pornhub. He know. Shout out to you. I don't know. I think y'all think too much into this conspiracy stuff. That's all.
Maybe.
That's all.
But my question is to both of y'all, right?
Yeah.
What if Everything is true. Now what? Now
If
what?
everything is true, if everything is true,
What
that
does
means we
that
don't
mean?
die.
All right, but what does that mean for us, though? I mean, we can subsequently suffer mildly. We could see some freaky shit that can make our psyche crack.
But would you change the life that you live today?
No, but some things will change.
So why does
some
it matter
things
if
will
it's
still
true or
change.
not?
Some things
Why
will
does it
still
matter
change.
if it's true or not? If you're
Whether
not
you
even
like it or
going to
not.
change the way you live.
Because
If
once
they
the
told
truth is
you that
revealed,
the water that you're drinking was poison, you're still going to drink water.
no, maybe not from that fountain.
But it's from all the fountain. They said all the water is poison in your pineal gland, but you're still drinking.
Yeah, what if you found out, bro, right? Let's just say you found out. Remember when you was just telling the story about how the devil was a musician and shit like that, right? So let's just say God did kick him from heaven, and we was motherfuckers in the audience. So we got kicked out this bitch too. But we literally on some shit where we got a decision. It don't matter what happens in life because he owned this place. We just gotta decide to go to heaven or to stay here with him. Life is, and they say the only thing that's guaranteed in life is death. So if all these things that we're discussing is not right, then and if we and well if it is right and motherfuckers is living longer than they're supposed to live, then we just killing ourselves and we really can live forever. So everybody would change what they're doing. They wouldn't go to McDonald's. They wouldn't even give a damn about the label that's on the door. They wouldn't give a fuck about what cows eat what grass for milk. We wouldn't give a fuck about none of that shit. We have eat.
I don't believe that's the case. You know why? Because they're still telling us to this day that all of our drinking water has fluoride in it, which not only diminishes certain body parts that we need inside of our body.
Cuts off our connection with the All-Father.
All right, y'all kind of right about that. You right about that?
But I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about on a physical level. So you're talking about on the fifth dimension or higher. I'm talking about on the third dimension. On the physical level, it is literally killing us. I'm not just talking about Flint water. I'm talking about the shit that you're going to buy from the store, that Deer Park, that Pure Life, the Smart Water, the Fiji water, all of it. But instead, we still out here choose to drink it.
Yeah.
Well, you're saying choose. You're saying choose, right? Like we're not doing the most popular option because look at it like if we're looking at a lot of shit that's already wrong, right?
And that's what I'm talking about. The most popular option was to jump off the bridge. Are you gonna fucking do it?
I
Why
mean,
we always gotta do it? What's popular, bro? Stop following motherfuckers.
I'm not. I'm saying we're doing that. We are because if we're going to buy what Orlando Brown say, they're selling us water. They selling us fruit God gave us. So if we're gonna go to the store and buy a water bottle, right?
We are fucked. We are.
That's my point. We laugh at it,
bro.
So again, we have somebody that we literally at the beginning of this episode said, "Yo, we owe this man an apology because he's been speaking facts."
Right.
And he went on there and said, "Yo, they're selling us for water that's poisonous." And we laughed at him. And are still drinking the same water. And still nobody has got up to say anything. Flint, Michigan still has dirty fucking water to this day. And we got a bunch of black billionaires that know that city is filled with mostly black people. But we ain't even gonna go with that.
We got a bunch of
people.
We got a bunch of new Michigan rappers that's getting money too. It ain't even helping. Because they not from South Detroit, they from Ecorse.
Make it make sense. All these drill rappers, right?
Yo, yeah, there you go.
Because we opened up a lot of doors. Come on, man. That's what I'm talking about. So no, I don't think anything will change it. I don't think anything will change it. If they came out and told us that we are the fucking aliens, nobody is gonna want to know why or how. They'll be like, "What do you mean we're aliens?" Well, you know what? Aliens came down and created us, and they'll be like, "Oh, okay, so that's what you meant by Jesus." All right, and they'll keep it pushing because that didn't affect them right then and there on their daily life. And that's the part right there. Because what do I do? It's not going to change anything. Well, what do I do?
Yeah, but
some people.
But look, it is illegal to collect rainwater.
power and leverage
in America. You heard, bro?
It's illegal
It's
to sell
illegal.
drugs in America. It's
Hold on. It's illegal to collect rainwater in America.
How
But
is it
we
illegal to sell drugs in America, but they gave us fentanyl?
Well, they can sell drugs. You have to be licensed.
Y'all created
you
a
have to
lab
go
drug
through
that
their-
killed thousands.
But you have to go through their requirements to prove that you can sell their drugs for them, not for yourself.
It's like giving somebody pieces to Monopoly and then skipping a mad turn and then telling them they can't own no property. Why the hell am I even plucking cards? I'm just plucking cards.
But you're still plucking the cards, right? You're still playing. You ain't
In a
stopped
form,
playing
in
the
a
game
sense,
yet.
in a sense, I'm playing.
You
But
still
I'm not playing.
You are. Regardless,
it's only one part of the game.
you're still playing.
It's only one part of the
Listen,
game.
whether you get the turn or not, your turn is still coming, and you still you're still plucking. You're not saying, "Yo, fuck this fucking game. I'm about to play 52 pickup." How about that, motherfucker?
Because I have hope that in my decision making through plucking, I'm going to win.
You got the heart of the cards, Yu-Gi-Oh ass.
Meanwhile, I can't own nothing. I don't got no fucking bread. That's really modern day society.
Hey, fucking yo. Some people would be practicing higher power and levitation, though. That's what they said that's gonna happen on the solar eclipse on April 8th. They said it's gonna unlock our.
Yeah, they
DNA.
said that last time. And I feel like
No, but this one's
the government
real,
shit
bro.
in
They
the air. I
sacrificing
feel like that's why we
a
always
red
got that
calf.
sprays and shit like that. I feel like it's a bunch of shit to dumb
Bro,
us down to keep
They're
us
opening the
from turning
third
the
temple.
mutants out here.
They're opening the third temple and sacrificing a red calf on this eclipse.
They said it's supposed to be the 3 days of darkness. I don't know if y'all heard about that, but it's all through YouTube. Look that up as well.
They closing down a bunch of the schools.
Why do we need to have emergency contacts?
Emergency contacts are upping the security. It's a lot of stuff that's happening on this day.
You're supposed to stay inside and already had your food pre-bought.
You might run out of food. So yeah, stay inside and have your food pre-bought.
Talking about, some people say it's supposed to be entities outside. Yeah, that's a lot of them. A lot of the videos you're going to see if you look this up is going to be people saying there's entities outside that can mimic your loved one's voice. So just stay away from the door. If you know your family member ain't call you to come over, it's probably best to talk to whoever that is on the other side until the 3 days are up or 4 days, whatever.
That's crazy.
You know, religious matter.
Fans. That's what he said. You know what a fan is? Okay, never mind. I ain't even about to go into that.
A fan.
Yeah.
Like a person that's like a fan.
A fan? You talking about an entertained person? Entertained by an entertainer?
What is fan short for? What is fan? What does that mean? What is the definition? But that's why I say I'm not going into that. I'm not going to do that. Y'all do your homework and whatever y'all come up with.
Okay.
What y'all come up with, I'll just throw that out there. But I don't want to do that to y'all today. I don't.
I need to know. We need to figure that out now on the pod.
On the pod?
He said
On the pod. We need to know.
You want to know. So a fan is, in a sense, short for fanatic. What does a fanatic mean? So I'll leave that alone where that is. But yeah, I don't know. Y'all got any more for us? Cause
we done went a lot of ways today. I feel like next episode we got to recap everything we was going about today because bro was saying some shit in here. Actually, I want to ask you about that movie, A Dream Within a Dream. I want to know about that movie. That's something I gotta check out.
What do you want to know about that?
I want to ask you about that movie, A Dream Within a Dream.
It's called Inception.
Y'all can hear the pod super loud and delayed.
Sorry, that was I have a smart house. He went upstairs and
it started doing some dumb shit, huh?
Yeah. That's all like it. My house. Sorry. You see my neighbor start fucking up everything. Sorry. This is the technology, bro. We gotta get rid of it, but we can't.
Yeah, hell yeah.
We can't get it out. Unless the solar flare hit us and then we're screwed. You really can't live without it.
Word up, my guy. I'm gonna let y'all close out the show, man. Y'all hold it down.
The movie is called Inception by Leonardo DiCaprio.
You said Inception?
Inception.
I thought it was a dream within a dream.
That's what the movie is about.
Oh, okay.
It's about sleepwalking, being a dream walker. We on COD tonight.
We definitely on COD.
I'm only on for a little bit, but we on COD tonight. So
All right, we're gonna make it worthwhile.
Take a shot.
It's mutagen. M-U-T-A-G-E-N.
The shot for you, cuzzy.
So M-U-T-A-G-N is a fucking mutagen to the world. That movie ain't that long, bro. You would sit there and watch Avatar for fucking 2 hours, 3 hours. You would sit there and watch Avengers for 4 hours.
I love Avatar: The Last Airbender.
I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking about the blue people that was.
The one that was a subliminal message.
Exactly.
I feel like they did that to somebody.
But
again, they did that too.
Oh, I'm about to say, wait. What y'all think about Elon Musk literally putting a computer in a person's brain? Ooh, literally, like in real life, like surgery, and putting some shit in there. And like, let's test them out.
What do you feel about people successfully using pig kidney to a human transplant? What do you think about that one, huh?
I feel like if those kind of people put yes on their donor, you know, the organ donors.
What's more scarier, you think, putting a human trip implant or a animal transplant? A robot transplant or an animal transplant?
That's nasty ass work right there.
That's just a question. I just want to know which one y'all think is worse.
Pig body part. We talking about the disease holder, the hot'em. You know.
I mean, if niggas already eating pork, bro, it shouldn't be no difference.
No. A lot of people eat bacon. Do you know in Texas that a person that owns a farm that has dips or dens on his property that rattlesnakes get into to get away from whatever, and they have mating balls, they will stick one of their hogs down there because a hog can eat up the whole nest and take a lot of bites to the face without dying.
Talking about these cud eaters.
What is in their body is making them immune to rattlesnake poison.
So maybe if they gave us a liver, we'd probably be immune to rattlesnake poison.
We're gonna have every disease from the
until we get immune from it. That's normally what they do, right? They give us a bunch of stuff that. You know, that's what medicine is. When you get a vaccine, they give you a dose of.
Me and Alexia are standing against that. I think my kids are gonna be kicked out of school this year. I'm not about to keep loading them up with medicine, and my kids are getting fatal from it. They're not getting just calls like when we was kids and when they were. They're starting to perfect the IV when what they want it to do now.
Yeah,
they're not just giving you a simple common cold now. Before it was common cold or flu. Flu season, common cold.
The only thing with that is you have to homeschool them. Because even if you take them to a private school, they're still going to want that.
I know. One of my cousins is doing that, and he's a single dad. Shout out to him. You know who he is. And he's crushing it. His kid's a little older than mine. But one of them starting a business. She's 13.
This is why I said again, Dr. Umar, where's your fucking college?
Hey.
Talk about LeBron and shit. How about you help our little kids get them fucking school?
What is it? Why you keep pressing Umar?
Because you brought up Umar and that shit be pissing me off. Because again, bro, I hate niggas that's going to come at other people but still not hold the same energy for themselves or hold it for the other people. You're going to sit here and down our people and down you're going to down our people and down the white men, but won't even point the finger at yourself.
But I feel like you just want our people to do better.
I want our people to do better too. That don't mean I'm going to point at myself and look at where I'm doing wrong, or if I'm going to promise something to my people that I'm not going to deliver on it, especially when they give me the resources to do that. Because if they gave you the money to do it, you think they won't give you the voice to do it?
Right.
Because they gave you the money. So now they'd be like, yo, I gave this man my money and y'all gonna stop him from doing it? Hell no. Some.
Right.
But then he just took the money and stayed quiet. Make it make sense.
I feel like a lot of them did. Took money. That was the motto for this.
Cursed art.
Yeah.
Take the money. If they ask you for $300 million to turn your cheek.
So I said, I'm on my food tonight. I'm on my Aunt Deanna. Feel me?
Yo, GR still in here, man?
Definitely on that Netta.
G Netta.
Feel me?
Shout out to you.
Word up.
Listen, right? The movie is called Inception. It's about dream walking and not knowing if you're in the reality. It's sort of Matrix type of thing, but more of, you go to sleep and you don't know if you actually woke up or not. Somebody done went to sleep and hopped inside of your dream, and I'm in your dream, and you think you had a dream about me, but really I done controlled your whole dream, your whole life. I might have got your passwords to all your bank accounts and robbed you blind once you woke up and you ain't know it. Or maybe you just so far deep in the dream you don't even know if you woke or not. We don't know if we woke or not.
Right.
We seeing shit that's happening in real time and like, yo, this can't be right.
Trying to figure out how reality works.
No Diddy.
No Diddy. I was talking.
But man, I appreciate y'all for letting me on the pod today, man. Y'all really some official niggas, man. Y'all really keep it all the way thorough, all the way 100. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, if y'all want a chance to come talk to the Runtsman, make sure y'all put in your application now. So they got a long list of people, so y'all gotta just get in where y'all fit in. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. And we welcome you all. We don't got no hate for nobody. We got love for everybody.
It's all love.
And we no matter what platform we on, we are preaching freedom of speech. So come in here and say what you want to say. YouTube might take us down. We're gonna find somewhere else to put it up at.
That's
How
right.
come every time they went in dreams to steal inventions, it's always from Caucasians, though why they made it seem like so-called black people never made nothing. What black people made?
We need to get that man up here.
Let me get him. Yeah, he definitely do. I want and me and him gonna build because he's saying exactly what our people need to be asking. They do that on purpose. If you didn't know what I just learned this year, that they stole Wolverine, Storm, a lot of people from Marvel from African people's villages, their stories. These people then shared their personal stories from their mothers and fathers of their superheroes. Yeah, the monkeys went and told them, and these white people went back. They took it back to America, and they made the Avengers. They made Black Widow. They made stupid shit like that because they stole it from them people, and then they gave them some bread and a mule and told them shut the fuck up.
Well, they did say they at least admitted.
No, they stole the whole X-Men.
But they at least admitted that Magneto and Professor X was about Martin Luther King, whatever the fuck.
Mm-hmm.
And
trying to make it better because y'all stole that whole idea.
But at least they gave us some credit
from an African
They don't
school
steal everything
for special kids.
Well, look, how you feel about this though, gang? How you feel about this? Kanye actually came out and said it. It used to be a cartoon back in the day, but that wasn't publicized. Black Panther is a big movie now. It's like a black man's goddamn empire. But it was real Black Panthers out here that was really just like gang members. But there was real Black Panthers, real people helping communities and shit. And now that they made this movie, all that is gone.
That's what the Black Panther Party was, bro.
Mm-hmm.
But whenever you search Black Panther now,
that's where gangs originated from.
Because what you're saying is
what
they wanted to happen. Now
that's what. Okay.
What do you see? Marvel,
a cartoon.
Disney. Yeah, you see the because Black Panther crouching.
It's a fairy tale.
Now, when you hear about Black Panther, you're not going to see our history no more. You're going to see a fucking cartoon that is ran by a black man that passed, and now is white people are playing around with his image in a fucking cat suit. When the real one was into. Come on, cuz come on, you know that's wild.
Real shit though, real shit. You right though, but he said the fucking cat suit. I ain't never look at him like a cat though. Word.
And it wasn't like, come on now, he was a book. It's supposed to be a panther, bro. That's not panther like at all.
What is a panther?
They did niggas dirty, yo.
Cat. That shit was house cat. How he was coming. All his fights, there was no. When Captain America hit somebody, y'all hear it, boom, and they fly right. When he hit somebody,
But I already told you, his shield is just a star with inside of a circle. So again, take that how you want to take it, but it's there for a reason.
that's why they make sure they boy get the best shots.
He
got
the best.
He got better shots than Thor. Thor got some good shots,
and he was the leader of the team. Out of Thor, out of the Hulk, out of Iron Man, he was the leader of the team.
They made him Goku.
He was the captain.
I was wondering, like, in the comic books, you wasn't that important. You was important to America, normal human beings. You know, this is my country. He was their hero. He was their hero. He was not the hood hero. Black people knew in the comic books that Captain America exists. They did not.
But they didn't steal everything. They passed it on to right?
Come on, bro. Even in the comic books in the hood, they did not fuck with Captain America.
They wasn't fucking with him.
Running around in his underwear. They already knew bro was weird. We did not fuck with him in the comic books. We didn't get it. We didn't get it. So it's not like we was ever with it. We was never with it.
But you know how they made us with it.
Conditioning, fine.
Yeah, that too. And then again, we get the live action version, and they say, okay, well now Captain America's gone. We'll give it to Mr. Falcon.
Like it was a present.
It was a present.
Was it though?
He became the new black. He became the new Captain America.
For the present day.
He's the new Captain America.
He don't know what he not gonna. I bet you he not gonna get his own Captain America movie. I bet you he ain't gonna get his own Winter. What was it called?
Winter Soldier.
He not getting no Winter Soldier. I guarantee you. And if he do, it's gonna be bootleg blockbuster video. Y'all gonna see it there
on Tubi live.
Damn. I'm gonna close out with y'all, man. I appreciate y'all for having me on today. New Tubi original coming out, Captain America. Everybody tap in. No Diddy, starring Diddy. No Diddy.
One time for the one time. Shit. Appreciate you for coming. Appreciate all y'all for being here.
It's always a pleasure, man. It's always a pleasure with the runts.
Subscribe, hit that like bulb. Man, come back.
Subscribe or something, man.
Subscribe, yeah. Hit that notification so y'all know and y'all can pull up on time and don't miss it. You feel me?
Let's get these interviews popping.
And y'all want to join up? Let me know. Like that.